all you gorgeous Aquarians. I hope you're well. So, this is Linda back here with you in this beautiful new year of 2025. So, I know it's nearly February because these readings are for February. But for those of you who haven't yet connected with me for this year, Happy New Year. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful 2025. And so, Aquarius, this is your messages. These are your messages for February, for the whole of February 2025. And I'm just going to bring this down because I want you to be able to see the table. There you go. I want you to be able to see it when I do shuffle the cards. And so, as you know, my name is Linda. Welcome back to our weekly, monthly videos and messages for you from the spirit realm. As you know, Aquarius, I call myself so I've become an Aquarian. So as I'm going through the reading, I will refer to myself as you as well. And so let's ask Spirit, shall we, for a few pieces of guidance for you all. The first thing we're going to do is ask what is it we need to let go of, what we need to shift out of our life. We ask for a message from the Divine Guidance deck, just one card. We ask for a card from our numbers deck, which is our special card that we do not look at. It's what we call our mystery card. We don't look at that until the end of the reading. I also have another deck called Angels, Gods and Goddesses, which is the new deck. And I'm just going to ask Spirit for one card from that. And I'm also going to read that message out to you at the end of the reading. We have our Angel Tarot deck and our Rider-Waite Tarot deck. So we've got, so 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 6 decks, don't we? But we're only getting one card from most of them, everyone. So let's have a look. Aquarius, what is it that we need to let go of in February? And I hope you've all been well. I hope you've started your year off in a very positive way. And I think this one is the one they want us to have. So this is for Aquarius. What is it that we need to let go of in February 2025? And also we have a guided message, a divine guidance message. We could just have one card too. Let us know what it is you'd like to say to us. We have our numbers card, our mystery card. Get all of these out, then we'll start. Whoops, and I think that one's coming out too. As you know, those of you who watch me regularly, I do not look at those cards. I put them here, at the end here, they sit there, and we read them at the end of the reading, and it's amazing how they resonate with the reading. It really is unreal. So that's why I love to leave them out to the last. And so we're asking also for a message for you from the angels, gods, and goddesses. And we're not going to look at it. We're going to wait until the end, and we're also going to see what Spirit wants to say to you. So they're there. And now it's time for it. And I'll read the message out in that last one. I don't usually read from the books, but with that one, I will read a message out at the end for you. And so, Aquarius, what is it that you need to let go of this month? Love is the ultimate law of the universe, which we know. Love is the ultimate law of the universe. It is the energy that radiates when the blocks to it have been surrendered. It is more than an emotion or a thought. It is a state of being. Love is what we have become through the pathway of surrender. Lovingness is a way through which we light up the world. So this is just asking us, what is it we need to let go of? We need to let go of anything that doesn't make us feel happy, that doesn't make us feel loved. We just need to allow ourselves to accept only what we know is good for us. That is what I feel I need to say about this message. And so now, what is it that Spirit would like to say when it comes to giving us some divine guidance? What is it that they'd like to say to us? Our divine guidance message is, do you allow everything and everyone to be more important than you? Practice putting yourself first in your life and see the difference it can make. Learn to say yes to your own needs. Oh, this is a really important message. We really do need to. Too many of us make sacrifices. We make sacrifices to please others. We'll go out of our way to please others. And very often we'll do it when we don't really want to, or we can't really afford to do it for that matter, because we're tired or we're worn out, or we've got so many other things going on. So this is a month when or I'm tired, or unable to do that at the moment, and don't feel bad about it. Just don't feel bad about it, because you'll feel better by putting yourself first and uh, honouring yourself, honouring your own needs. So you need to let go of, doing everything for everybody. You need to look after yourself more. Okay, Aquarius, we're going to ask the three messages, three cards from the angel deck. This is for Aquarius for February 2025. So we have the Ace of Swords. We have the Awakening, number 12, the Awakening, which is a major arcana. And we also have the Seven of Spring. Okay. And so as we know that spring is wands and winter is swords, so we know that. And of course the awakening is it's very much like the hangman. So it's the same card really as the hangman. So let's have a look, shall we, Aquarius? What is it that it's saying to us here? So when aces, as we know, aces are beginnings. Aces are opportunities to start something afresh. And the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Winter, is a very good card of determination, standing your ground and keeping your mind very, very positive. The message on this card is don't be deterred by challenges along the way. So we mustn't allow any challenges, especially our thoughts, to block us from stepping forward, stepping up this month into something new and exciting. It's important to communicate clearly and accurately, so we need to speak our truth. This month, where we need to remember that we need to emanate what it is we are thinking in through our truth, through our communication. Now, this is all about new ideas. This is about you having some great downloads from spirit, even great ideas in your head, great business brains. The Ace of Swords is very much the swords of our brain, our thoughts, and this is a card of mental clarity and determination. Amazing new ideas that should be implemented. So this is the time for you to start to take action this month. This is the time for us, Aquarius, to put our ideas into action, to bring our ideas out into the open. Okay. We have the awakening. This is the hangman, and this is always saying to us, the hangman is always saying to us that we need to look at things differently. He needs to look at things in a different way because he feels like he's stagnant. He feels like he's not getting anywhere. So you could be feeling a little bit stagnant. There's also this message, this energy of needing to be patient as well this month. So be patient because things are going to flow for you. We've got the Seven of Wands here. And this is about defeat. This is about being assertive. This is about being strong. This is about not backing down. This is about winning the battle, winning the conversation, winning whatever it is you need to win. Change the way you're looking at the situation. Embrace your uniqueness because you have unique ideas. You have unique talent. You're capable of creating whatever it is that you're thinking about, whatever it is you've been planning in your mindset and in your life. This is just a temporary thing. This standstill is only temporary. This is not something that you're not stuck here. This is just a temporary situation where you need to be patient this month about a few things. So let's elaborate. Let's elaborate on these three cards that Spirit's given us, Aquarius. So first of all, let's look at the Ace of Swords. And we'll ask Spirit for a little bit more advice on what they're trying to say to us here for February. What else is it that you'd like to add to this? The Ace of Swords, please. The Ace of Winter. It's a lovely deck, but of course it is a Bradley a Bradley. I always get the Radley Valentine deck, and Radley, he creates some beautiful decks, but he always goes with the elements. Most of the time, he goes with the elements. Whereas I'm used to the old tarot deck, which is this one I'm using here, which is of course the suits, and so I have to think twice sometimes about what I'm actually looking at. So anyway, this is for Aquarius, please. What else would you like to add to this Ace of Swords, please? And so we have the Two of Wands, and we have the Queen of Cups. She's been coming out a lot in a lot of these readings for February for everybody. So this is your plans. This is you looking at these ideas that you'll be mulling over, these ideas that have been going around and around and around. It is time for you now to contemplate how are you going to put them into action. Because this is you looking now. Look at how he's looking at the world. He's already you've already accomplished a great deal, but there is more. There's more to come. There's more to accomplish. There's more to build on. There's more to grow and create. And this is also about trusting your intuition on this. All of these ideas, these challenges that are no longer here. Don't be deterred by a challenge along the way, even if you've been challenged in the last few weeks, months, whatever, even years, to get to where you want to go. Don't allow that to deter you at the moment, because you're just about there. You're ready to launch this. You're ready to put this into action. It's important to communicate clearly and accurately. If you need to communicate with others about your plans, if you're planning on going into a partnership with somebody, because we've got two wands here. Wands are family, wands are work, what we do for a living, what we burn our energy up in the day. This is also our passion. Wands are fire signs, so it's our passion. It's what we do, what we love to do, what we need to do. And so we've got two here. And so it's very possible that some of you, not all of you, of course, but some of you may even be working alongside somebody. It could be you or your partner, your husband or wife or partner in love. It could be a mate. It could be, a couple of it could be a mother and daughter. This could also be, two electricians, for example, that decide to get together and because they're both finding it hard to run their businesses on their own, so they get together and they have one great business where they can both run it and do the work and do well. But this is also looking out to possibilities of growth. This is how we grow, isn't it? By looking into things. Look, he's really studying everything here. He's hanging on to what he's got. He's got that. He's already accomplished. This is already accomplished a great deal. And now he's hanging on to what he's got, but this is what he's thinking about. This is what I want to grow. I want to grow now and I want to move forward. And so we need to realize that there's nothing we can't achieve when we really put our mind to it. And the Ace of Swords is all about putting our mind into these new ideas, really focusing on them and believing in ourselves and trusting your intuition. The Queen of Cups is all about trusting your intuition, knowing that you're on the right path. Aquarius, you are on the right path this month. You've been on the right path for a while. And this month you need to trust and focus on that feeling of success and what it is you really, really want. If it feels right, it is right. So very, very interesting. The very interesting messages for the beginning of the month. And now we're going to have a look at what other things are happening around you for February. The awakening, the hangman is a major arcana, so it's a very powerful message. It's a strong message to you. The major arcanas are always a lot more powerful, and they are the cards that give us the answers to a lot of our questions at time. So change the way you're looking at the situation. Embrace your uniqueness. And this is believing in yourself, believing and that knowing that if there's any hold-ups, if there's anything that's slowed down a little bit at the moment, This is just a temporary thing. And also, I'm being told to say to you that sometimes it's not a bad idea just to take time out to analyze and, have a look at the way you are going to proceed with this new beginning. So rather than rushing in, be patient and make sure that once things start moving, they move properly and you know exactly what direction you're going in. So it doesn't hurt sometimes just to pause, put things on pause. Maybe this month it might not be a bad idea, the middle of the month, put things on pause, maybe, Aquarius, reevaluate everything, look into everything, and just make sure that you're happy with the way that things will be going and things are going at the moment. We're going to ask Spirit for a few more messages on this, the Hangman card that they've given us. What else would you like to add to this part of February for Aquarians, please? Some advice would you like to add to this? So we've got the Hangman, we've got the Page of Pentacles. This is news coming in. This is communication. And we've also got the Empress. Wow, sowing a seed. So very important time. So this is all about you sowing the seeds. This is about growth. This is about putting everything into action. The Empress, she's very much sometimes the mother of the deck, because sometimes we call her the mother of the deck because she's pregnant, and she's very much into sowing the seeds, creating. She's about compassion, kindness, self-care. So it's a beautiful message. It really is. But what I'm seeing here is I'm seeing growth. Now, we've got the Pentacles. We've got the Page of Pentacles. And this is also an energy of determination, maybe young ideas. Could be maybe you've got some young ideas, new ideas that you have been working on for a while, and this is what you're looking at in February, what you're hoping to bring out. This is also about communication. There could be some news coming in. It's very possible. Pages do bring messages. They are a messenger in the tarot, so that you could hear something that may unleash this temporary pause too. That maybe something will come along that you will be able to move forward. This pause will then come to an end and you'll be able to move forward because of the information and the knowledge that could be coming your way in February. On the other hand, Aquarius, we could also have where this news comes in, this communication, this message comes in, and this could be why you're putting things on pause. You may just be waiting for things to be clarified. You could be hearing of something and you might think, well, I'll just wait. I'll wait till that gets cleared up. I'll wait till I hear back, or I'll wait till I get more things sorted out, and then I can move forward. But at the moment, I'll just keep things the way they are and wait for the better timing. And that's when you'll then start to move forward. You'll start to, once that happens, once the good news comes in, I'm feeling this is good news, good communication, good messages. And that's when you'll start to really start to get things going. And this could be in the middle of the month of February. It could be the first couple of weeks, or right smack bang in the middle or the third week of the month. Now we have the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is all about knowing that you've actually, it says here, be assertive. This is about you being assertive. It's standing up for yourself. Don't back down from what you believe. Courageously stand up for yourself. This is standing up for your belief system. This is being assertive. This is you believing in yourself. And this is also, he's already won. In the tarot deck, in the Rider-Waite, he's actually on top of the mountain and everybody else is below him. So he's actually already won, but he still has to stand there. He still has to put his ideas forward, and he still has to stand up for himself. But in many ways, he's already won that battle anyway. And so this is where you're already ahead of the game in more ways than one. And so you just need to stay assertive, be assertive and believe in your plans, and don't let anybody deter you from any of your plans. Don't be deterred by challenges that have been along the way, or this month, any challenges that come up, any news that comes in that might create a little bit of stagnation. It's only short term, and it's okay to ride that wave. Just ride the time out and it will all come back into movement again, moving forward. So let's have a little look, Aquarius, at what else the Seven of Wands is bringing us. The Wands, they are what we do for a living and so on, but they're also family. And so this could be, something that's family could be involved. This could be some great ideas, and all of the family may be involved in it. And maybe some of them are saying, "Well, I'd like to do this, I'd like to do that," and you're saying, "No, this is this is the best way to go about it." And this is you being assertive in the situation and staying on top of it. And so we've got just going to ask please for 2 cards to go with this Seven of Wands. Oh, we have celebration. So this is some lovely news coming in about celebration, happy times. And also we have the Three of Swords. So this is the Three of Swords. It's all about making sure that we don't allow any negative thoughts or feelings coming into the plans that we're putting together this month. So we've got a celebration. We have got a celebration around the Seven of Wands. And so this is good news coming in. This is people working together. This is, look, you could hear, because we've got the Page of Pentacles over here, at some time you could hear some good news about somebody getting engaged, a birth, celebration of some kind. You could be celebrating something this month. But the Three of Swords is not a card to allow. You mustn't upset yourself when you see that. Get upset when you see that card. I'm going to ask Spirit about why they've given us that. So look, there could be a little bit of disappointment coming up around the end of the month, but it's only, again, we're looking at being assertive in just staying on top of things, especially with your mindset. Stay positive, because we have 2 fantastic messages here. We have the Four of Wands and we have the Three of Cups. So this is a very happy outcome for whatever it is you're starting to, whatever it is you're working on in February, Aquarius. And we also have the King of Pentacles. So again, this is the message of being assertive. The King of Pentacles, he's very strong. He knows what he's doing. He's got a very smart mind. And the Ace of Swords is all about being, your mindset, being beginnings of things, the ideas that you've been thinking of, the ideas that should be implemented, making sure that you implement everything, you go ahead with everything. Don't allow anybody or anything to hold you back on moving forward with all of these great ideas that you've got. And also the King of Pentacles, he also represents power and strength when it comes around finances, paperwork. So make sure that you get all of your paperwork in order. Make sure that you get all of your finances sorted. I don't know what I keep thinking swords all the time. Sorted. And when it comes around the home life and so on, it's very possible this month that some of you could be moving or buying a property. And so this King of Pentacles is all about making sure that everything gets done and organised. This month you could be organising a loan so that you can get a home, because we've got celebration here. We've got some really good news coming in. The Page of Pentacles is also about finances. So this is a message and a news coming in about things finally moving forward. And so for some of you, I feel there's a lot of success and happiness around either moving to a home, maybe buying your own home, or maybe you're just going to be moving to a different area and finding the home of your dreams, or finding something that you can afford, and happiness around the home life, and prosperity also around finances and your place of living. So at the end of the month, I feel that this is when a lot of these things will be coming into play. Look, I know that the Three of Swords is sitting here, but the swords are out what we think about. And this is not a time to allow any negative thoughts or anything to do with our mindset getting in the way of what it is we're trying to plan here. We need to stay focused on these 3 cards here. because this is all about you getting what it is you want. This is all about you, getting the home that you're looking for, the finances that you need, and this is why there is celebration here. So be assertive and stick to your guns when it comes to applying for a loan or getting some financial assistance when it comes to your place of even of work, or your place of work. If you're in your own business and you're looking for a loan, then you can go to this guy here. He can often be a real estate agent. He can be a bank manager. And so that I feel that there's a lot of things that you're going to be trying to organise this month to get things rolling. And so this is why we've got this Seven of Wands. Don't back down from what you believe. Courageously stand up for yourself. So if you're putting in for a loan for a home, if you're putting in for a loan for a business, stand up for yourself, be assertive, and show them just how great you really, really are. Because we have this. The very first card is the Ace of Swords, and it says it's important to communicate clearly and accurately, amazing new ideas that should be implemented. This is you speaking and explaining for those of you who are looking for maybe a loan of some kind or some financial support in your business. Be assertive, stand your ground, place everything in front of that company or whatever, or bank, whatever it is, as you will be successful in getting what you want. This is, of course, some of you. Not everybody is going to be in this situation. Some of you will resonate with this. But so if it doesn't resonate with what you're going through at the moment, Aquarius, remember we all have a moon sign and a rising sign, and they are just as important as to what is going on in our life all of the time. So Aquarius, we're going to ask Spirit now we're going to have a look and see what Spirit gave us when it comes to our angels, gods, and goddess message. And the angel of communication. It's very important this month for communication. It's so important. It's a key factor here. You're being asked to be assertive. That is being strong. That is being that King of Pentacles, speaking your truth and knowing what you're talking about, especially when it comes to your finances. You've been given the Ace of Swords. This is your mindset, your thoughts, but it's also about communicating in a really strong way. And, it's important to communicate clearly and accurately. This is about communication this month. Aquarius, very important month for communicating and for putting your ideas forward. And in some cases, communicating when it comes to family and business and work and career. Speak your truth. Speak your truth in an assertive way. Communicate clearly. Don't be afraid to tell it like it is. Don't be afraid to speak up. Don't be afraid to say it as it is. If you're at work, if you're in a job, and you need to speak up because things are happening and you're not happy with it, you want to put your point across, then do that. It's important that you do that. One of your major lessons in this lifetime is to learn to communicate what you want clearly, Aquarius. If you have difficulty with this, maybe you need to master this. You can do this, You assume that those around you know what you want to want or how you feel, yet the truth is that they do not. So obviously there's a breakdown of communication where you need to communicate more and let people know what it is you're thinking of. This is your thoughts. These are your thoughts, which are very powerful and very strong. And this is an ace of new beginnings, fresh starts, moving forward, starting something new, starting something big. And so you need to talk about that. Yet the truth is that they do not, because of your failure to communicate honestly and clearly, those around you often end up confused or at best having to guess what it is you want, feel, or expect. Don't be a closed book. Do not be afraid to say it like it is, Aquarius. You cannot lose anything by simply stating your truth. You do not need to blame or accuse others in order to speak your truth. Just state your case clearly. So it's important how you do state your case. You can't be blaming somebody else for saying, well, I didn't say anything because I thought you would say this, or I didn't say anything because I thought you would act like that. That's an excuse not to speak your truth, and that's not a good way to be. Underlying this whole issue is a fear of not being accepted or not gaining the approval of others, and therefore you are often afraid to speak up. This is not for everybody, but some of you, or even someone out there, may be needing to hear this. Don't be afraid to speak. Know that it is an act of love unto yourself and others to communicate clearly, lovingly, and honestly. The angel of communication is here to help you to work through this issue. Through this process, you will honour and empower yourself and gain much respect and love from others. The worst thing in the world, Aquarius, is to have somebody in your life who does not communicate, and it's a very common issue and blockage in relationships, believe you me. And so communication is very, very important, especially this month. Look, you've got three twos. Ooh, I'm often woken up at three twos in the morning, 222 in the morning. It's a message of having faith. This is alignment. You're being told you have been guided to the right place at the right moment, and all elements within you are harmoniously attuned to align with your highest path. Trust that everything is unfolding for your highest and greatest good. Stay the course. You are exactly where you are meant to be. That's a lovely message for all Aquarians for this month. You've got double three, higher perspective. You are now embarking upon a journey of divine awakening. Your heart and soul are beginning to open to the boundless wisdom of the universe. As you delve deeper into the mysteries of the divine realm, you will begin to see the world through the new lens, one filled with wonder and greater understanding. So, aren't they beautiful messages for you? And the angel of communication. The reason she's in green is because communicating is part of healing. When we communicate in a loving, kind, gentle way, it very often creates a great deal of healing in relationships and all sorts of relationships, business relationships, partner relationships, love relationships. It's important to communicate what it is we want to say in a caring, loving fashion. I hope this reading has resonated with you, Aquarius. If it has, would you like to give us a like? Would you like to give us some feedback? As you know, I always get back to you when you give me feedback. I always respond. I always answer you. Would you like to receive notification on all our other videos that we do every few days? Well, just subscribe, hit the bell, hit all, and there you go. And so, thank you for being with us today. Aquarius, we look forward to hearing from you. As you know, I'm Linda. I'm from Australia, and I'd love to hear back from you where you're from and how this reading has resonated with you, or helped you, or guided you in some way. It also helps us to know that we are helping you. And so take care, Aquarius. It was lovely spending this time with you today, and we look forward to the next time that we get together. Bye-bye for now.